I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Howdy doody.
It's showtime.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Your old buddy Yard Boy, and yes, it's dark out, and I gotta kind of explain something to you. So, I had recorded this video earlier in the day, like way earlier, like this morning. It's currently about 9:30 at night, and thought everything went fine. Got ready to start putting everything together and patching everything together, and my audio sounded like, like, oh man. So apparently at some point it had, I guess, connected to the Bluetooth in my truck or something. I don't know. So regardless, so I'm here remaking this at night because I'm that dedicated to y'all, and I know you gotta have your Yard Boy content, or else your day is just not complete. And so, I would have gotten this done earlier, but my daughter had a band concert tonight. And for those of you that don't know, my wife teaches broadcast media for our high school. And of course, as most of you know, I'm part of that. Usually with the sports part of it, with the broadcasting and football and basketball, but I help stream the band concerts as well whenever we have those. So we're just getting home from that. If you're hearing some music very faintly in the background, that's my wife. She's working on a lesson she's got for tomorrow. So hopefully it's not picking up. And then you're about to hear the dog lapping up his water out here on the back porch. He doesn't drink water, he eats water. Angrily eats water. So what we're going to do today is I've just got some footage here around the house. This is kind of Monday, is kind of my slow day, or I plan for it to be my slow day. Mowing my yard, mowing my parents' yard, mowing our church yard, which is the footage I'm going to get you and show you here momentarily. And then this lady that I've been mowing for now for 26 years. I'm on my 26th season with her. I've got to get her taken care of today. She won't fire me. She won't let anybody else mow her yard but me. I'm grateful for it. So, tell you what we're going to do. We're going to jump on the mower here, and we're going to get this little job knocked out, and we'll come back and talk about some more stuff. You never know what I'll come up with. So, come on, let's go. Well, all right, cameraman Joe, he's getting
Come on, man.
He's getting mouthy is what he's getting. He's getting a little bit better. He's he's slow, y'all. He's a little bit slow. Have some grace with him. But anyway, that is the church that I've grown up in for better part of my 48 years on earth. There was a short period of time where went somewhere else, a girl that I was dating at the time, and of course we didn't work out, and so I'm back here. But best I can count, I know of at least 3 generations prior to me that have been members of that congregation. And of course now my girls are part of it as well, going there. And I'm trying my best to raise them right, but tell you, teenage girls, good Lord is paying me back is all I'm gonna say. So, but that is that yard is actually the first mowing account that I had. Now, never knew what it was going to turn into, but I was 13 years old, had a 22-inch Murray push mower, not a self-propel. It was yard boy propelled. It was not as big as it is now. There were some other parcels that were adjoined that we've acquired through the years as they became available, and bought them up. And so now it's a little bit bigger. It's not a big yard really to speak of, but it takes about 30 minutes to mow it, the whole thing. But mowed that with a 22-inch Murray push mower that had the big, y'all remember, now those of you that's got as much gray hair as I've got, you'll remember those old mowers that had like the bicycle tires on the back of them. You know how they were supposed to make it easier to push? They weren't. And then I didn't have a string trimmer when I started out. I had hand shears. So yes, I had to get down on my hands and knees and trim around the building, around the trees and all that whatnot. And then of course I didn't have a leaf blower either. I had a broom. So you were very, very careful not to get grass places where you were going to have to clean it off. But as time went on, my first riding mower was a 2135 Cub Cadet. That was I think that was the number on it. Had a 38-inch mower deck, had a 13-horse Kohler engine on it. I don't have it anymore, but in the garage up here, and I'll dig it out one of these days, my grandfather liked it so much that he bought one identical to it. And I still have that mower. I keep saying I'm going to pull it out and get it running and just use it as a kind of just a putting around the yard, picking up sticks and stuff like that. But it wouldn't be hard to do. I mean, it needs a battery in it and change the fluids in it and it'd be good to go. But just gradually moved up from that. I moved up to a 48-inch Cub Cadet tractor. And that's what I'm talking about. I didn't even start out with a zero turn, y'all. We're talking about, early mid-90s. Which I know they were around, but, not everybody was using them. And then, for whatever reason, decided to buy a Craftsman 50-inch lawn tractor. That was the biggest piece of junk I ever owned in my life. I think it lasted about 3 months because it had the plastic bearings in the spindles. Yeah, it didn't make it very long. Luckily, I kept my 48-inch Cub Cadet mower, and I unloaded that piece of junk real fast. Had for a very short time, it was a Sabre brand, but it was marketed by John Deere. Bought it used. I think it was a 46-inch deck on it. And then finally in 2001, I got my first zero-turn mower. It was a Woods mowing machine. How many of you have ever seen a Woods zero-turn mower? Now, Woods is known for their bush hogs. They're known for their finishing mowers. But I had a Woods mowing machine. It was a 60-inch deck. I think it had a 25-horse Kohler engine on it. Ran that thing for about 7 years, and then moved on to the Everride mowers. You may not have ever heard of Everride. They were a very short-lived brand. They were an independent brand, but they were bought out by the Ariens Company. and went through a couple of those. Real good mowers. The only thing about them, they had a tunnel deck, and so they didn't really do a good job of cutting the clippings up real fine. I mean, it cut them, and then whatever length it was, it shot it out. I mean, it was all about dispersing clippings. And then 2014, I started out 2014 with that same Turf Tiger you saw in that video, and I've still got it to this day. I've put an engine on it. I had to put a couple of hydraulic pumps on it, maybe a wheel motor here and there, and changed out a couple of tires and just odd and end stuff here and there. Still got the original spindles in it, knock on wood. But that's kind of been the progression of the Yard Boy. So hey, if you have hung around this long and listened to my old rambling, I'm getting to that age where I reminisce and I go back and I'm like the old man at Hardee's in the morning eating my sausage biscuit and my coffee. Well, back in my day.
Hey everybody, an old man's talking.
Anyway, if you've made it to this point and you have not done so already, go ahead and really would greatly appreciate it if you'd leave me a thumbs up on the video. That lets me know that you greatly appreciate all the effort I put into making this content for you. I do it for you, Yard Boy Nation. And while you're here, if you have not done so, can't imagine why, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and ring that notify bell so that you'll know when there's new content on the channel. Could be tomorrow, it could be next decade, you never know. And for all things Yard Boy, I forgot this the other day, and y'all let me slip. Head over to www.theyardboy.net, and hey, y'all keep them straight out there now. Love you, mean it. I'll holler at you next time.
And Corn Pop was a bad dude.
Howdy doody.